All right, we're gonna do it just like this. Oh my God, look at all this food. I've been hustling all day because that's what I do. I hustle, not drugs or anything like that, but like actually bust my ass and work, like a man. Anyway, so fuck man, that was great. I'm about to smash all this. Give me 3 days. I'm gonna have all this gone. Damn, got hooked up with a hotel room today. All right, so here's what the thing is. I'm Joey Ocean, obviously, every day. I always got this feeling like I'm about to die. I don't know. Maybe we all die every day. Maybe we all die and then we wake up in a new life. I don't know. I don't want to get all too philosophical right here because it pushes people away. Whatever. But, man, I cannot wait to I'm about to throw these eggs in the mic. All right, so here's what I want to do. I've been locked up for the last couple months. I've actually since I was 11 years old, I've been locked up. Every year of my life, I've been in and out of jail or doing long 5-year stretch, 1-year stretch, 6 months. I've been doing a lot of time. I'm 36 this year in a couple months. Yeah, 36. Check this out, though. In 4 years, I'm about to be 40 years old, dog. I'll be looking like I'm 23, though. I don't know. I don't know if that was prison. I don't know. What the hell? I'm about to beef up, boy. Ooh, about to beef up. What washboard sounds like. All right. Anyway, people are like, man, you narcissistic. I'm like, oh, pineal gland. They'd be like, man, you narcissistic. And I'm like, dog, how can I love anybody else if I don't love myself, right? I mean, that's some gaslight shit. When people want you to feel bad about looking in the mirror and shit, dog, stare at yourself, appreciate yourself. You made it here. Everybody like, what God? Where was God when I needed this? When I needed that? Dog, you are God. Every one of us is God. God's alive inside of us. Check out my Such As Life video if you don't. All right, so check it out. Can't do a lot of conclusions and stuff. Wrote some stuff down here. Damn, is that thing all right in there? Yeah, it's all right in there. Wrote some things down I want to share with everybody. I'm going to, like I said, I always feel like I'm about to die. I don't know. I'm not scared of it. It's whatever, because I'm a son of God. I'm a master number 11-2, 5-6-11-2. I'm a Jim. And I died twice, came back. I'll do it again. But, so I'm just going to, I'm going to give everything away and not delete it. I used to make all these videos all the time when I had my little girlies, and I started deleting all my videos and shit. People like, I know I'm talking fast and shit. I'm just excited. All right. People are like, he's on drugs. I'm like, I'm not on drugs. They're like, he's crazy. And they're like, he's not crazy. He's just like that. Dog, I'm telling you, if you like getting high, you're going to love catching the Holy Spirit. All right, trust me on that one. And anybody can catch it. All you got to do is believe in yourself. People are like, you got to believe in Christ. Okay. It's Christ consciousness. Not Christ as a living person, okay? Christ consciousness. The scribes could not talk about this stuff back when they were writing the Bible. In fact, you could not write anything in the Bible or write at all or teach or speak or learn or anything unless you were a scribe. How were you a scribe? Well, it's just like today, right? It's all about going to school, getting educated. It's about what you know, right? No, it's about who you know. So it was in-group, out-group hostility. So the scribes had to pass these secret messages on, like, you know how Jesus speaks to them in parables, and the disciples are like, but Jesus, why doest thou speak to them in parables? But to us, you reveal the secrets of heaven. And Jesus says like this, he says, for some it is not to be known the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, okay? It's in-group, out-group hostility. Me, I'm telling everybody, because I want to see everybody up there with me. And we will. We will all become one together as God. So I'm going to lay some stuff down real quick. I'm going to do this in segments of videos. But here's what you got to believe. Think about it like this, okay? This applies, so this is kind of personal stuff, but it applies for everybody. Trust me, we are all the same, all right? Check it out, 1984 Solomon Phi. All right, 1984 Solomon Phi. The 1984 is for the George Orwell movie. 1984, you might know George Orwell from Animal Farm, the book that he wrote. And there's a couple more that he wrote. Not the guy, not J.D. Salinger. Ow. Just kidding, that didn't hurt. But anyway, oh God, I'm fucking smashing this donut right now. Okay, give me a second. I like what I see. All right. Apply this to you. Some things that I wanted to write down to let everybody recognize what's going on. All right. So as we, God, live the duration of life via these vessels, okay, our goal is to rise up to the temple. May we come to realize self as I am in belief that we do exist, okay? God must have spent a little more time on you. All right, so numerology and astrology, realest things I've ever found in my life. You like numerology and astrology, you're going to love the Bible, all right? Trust me. So check this out. So think about it this way. When we die and we go turn back into stars again, okay, and I'll explain that as I go. I already did in Such As Life, but we're all speaking different languages, Tower of Babel, Old Testament. So when we die and we go up there and we become stars again, okay? And God said, let there be light, and all the souls happen. Look up there. Those are billions and billions of eyes watching back at you. I step out into the night sky, I see a million eyes looking back, and all around these golden beacons, I see nothing but black. I feel the weight of something beyond them, something I can't see what I can feel. The vision is the only validation that most of my life isn't real. Got my daughter's birthday cake. Sienna, happy birthday. Santa just had a birthday on the 31st. I missed it because I was in jail. Because I'm a poop face. But it's what, you know what? I'm not. This is all God's will. Everything that's happened has happened. Everything in the universe happens as it is supposed to happen. Okay, I don't remember who made that up. I don't know if I did. But I know that me and my brother-in-law Troy used to say that to each other all the time. He's actually been probably the best mentor in my life. Shout out to Troy Manning. This guy's like my dad. Okay, and he's a genius. Oh, and Eric is a master of the number. You might be a master number too, Troy, I don't know. But here we go. Not to get off on a tangent, which I do every now and again. But think about this in terms like being a star for hundreds of thousands of millions of years, for eons and eons, just looking down at Earth, watching everyone else get to live their lives, right? And you're just waiting for just a little fucking taste, just a little taste of this 36 years of life. All right, so you can come down here, maybe try it over again, you know? And like I say, when I come back, dog, I'm gonna do it the same fucking way I did it this time, dog. All right? So it goes like this. I have nothing, yet I have experienced so many things of joy, of sorrow, of bliss, and of torment, love in abundance, and my most terrifying fears. At any moment, my God may call for me to give up my spirit to He, and I will wait eons within eternity, patiently for another term. Okay? Think about it like that. The next time you are ungrateful for anything, all right? Or somebody else is. Just remember, you waited and waited and waited. Live your life. Excuse me. Everyone is God. God is alive inside of us. Life is light. We're made of dust. Oh, cool. There's my lookout cat. I'm a little pussy. Oh my God. Not in a perverted way. It's fine. My lookout cat. She got the door. Shout out to Brandon Sherlock. Think about this. Think about this. When people be like holding grudges against you, or you hold a grudge against somebody else, okay? Remember, all that grudge stuff is fear, okay? Like when somebody get angry and they're like, ah, rah, rah, shouting and stuff, anger is secondary, okay? Primary emotion is fear, okay? Remember that. When people get all tough, it's because they're scared, all right? I want to be with a woman who wants to be with me in the same way that I want to be with myself. I love who I am. If someone has a problem with me, then they are battling a war within themselves. If I accept myself, then I accept everyone. If I accept my past, then I accept everyone's past. If I accept everyone in my past, then I surely accept everyone in my woman's past. I cannot say that there is a right or a wrong which is universal. I can only say that if I commit a wrong against God, that I would want God to forgive me. I would want that I could forgive myself. I believe that in order to live, you must meet the devil's gaze and see through its illusion. I look all around me. I am filled with abundance of compassionate joy for my chance to experience myself reflected in everyone and everything. For I know my heart and soul are true in my awakening. I love all beings and receive only love as I lay my eyes upon the face of God. Think about that the next time you want to hold shame on your woman or your man for something that they did in their past. And just remember this. Everything in the universe happened as it was supposed to. If you're not meant to be, you're not meant to be. But if y'all are still together, then think about this for a second. Butterfly effect. If your woman or your man would have done just one thing differently in their past, okay, you wouldn't be together today. I'm putting 100% on that. No doubt. You would not be together today. So be grateful. Be grateful for the men who came into her life, for the women that came into his life. For every little thing that we call a mistake. There are no mistakes, okay? Just like all this food, all right? There is no gross. All things taste great. I promise you. But when I say see myself reflected in everyone, it's because I love who I am. And I see myself in everybody I look at. There's this thing called the Toltec. Shout out to Michael Kotz. There's this thing called the Toltec. From the Naguals back in like Samaria or Mesopotamia or something, just down in Azteca stuff. This is like Español, let's say Mexico, down way down, Southern America or something. So I go like this. This guy woke up. He had his dream, and I used to think about this when I was in Lamar's. Whatever. I'm not trying to steal credit, but it just goes like this. If everything in here was a reflective surface, okay, I would see myself in that wall reflected right now, and behind me, I would see myself in that wall. Well, the wall sees itself in me. I am everything around me. I am, okay? And so are you. We are that we are. Not I am that I am. It's we are that we are. Okay? Shout out to we are. I haven't seen you in a long time, boy. So we see ourselves there. I'm walking with myself in the wall. I see myself reflected in it. I see myself reflected in the bed. When you walk up to a stranger, okay, you see yourself in that stranger. Don't believe me? Walk up to them closely and look into their eyes. All right? you will see yourself reflected. So the next time you want to walk up to somebody, hit somebody, or stab somebody, or shoot somebody, whatever it is, or hurt, or insult, or throw shame, or guilt, or pretend that somebody doesn't exist, which is like the worst thing you could possibly do to somebody in their life. Trust me, ask anybody in jail right now, okay? They know, because people just, out of sight, out of mind. That shit hurts. But don't feel no shame. Everything happened the way it was supposed to, okay? I'm not mad at anybody. I don't care. It's just whatever. I'm glad. I take everything, even the bad is good. All things are good, okay? But when you walk up, you stab somebody, dog, you're looking at yourself, stabbing yourself, okay? If you understand what I'm saying, this may take months, days, years to settle in. But everything around me is me, and I am everything around me. We have all breathed the same air. If you're watching this video, dog, I don't care if you're in China. We breathe the same air, okay? We all eat, we all shit, we all bleed, we all hope, we all die, we all need, we all hope, love, we all pray. Okay, this is nonfiction. Ill Bill, Sabak, and Mr. Hyde and Necro. Okay, so we've got all this. They said it before. I didn't say it. Give credit where credit is due. I didn't make that up. But like everything out here that I think is beautiful, okay, I am that, and it is me. We are all the same. We are all one. All of this is God. Okay. Let me put it in this way, okay? By The Alchemist, by Paulo Coelho, okay? When you want something, the universe conspires to help you achieve that, okay? The Alchemist picked up a book that someone in the caravan had brought. Leafing through the pages, he found a story about Narcissus, a youth who knelt beside a lake to contemplate his own beauty. He was so fascinated by himself that one morning he fell into the lake and drowned. At the spot where he fell, a flower was born, which was called the Narcissus. But this was not how the author of the book ended the story. He said that when Narcissus died, the goddesses of the forest appeared and found the lake, which had been fresh water transformed into a lake of salty tears. "Why do you weep?" the goddesses asked. "I weep for Narcissus," the lake replied. "Ah, it is no surprise that you weep for Narcissus," they said, "for though we always pursued him in the forest, you alone could contemplate his beauty close at hand." "But was Narcissus beautiful?" the lake asked. "Who better than you to know that?" the goddesses said in wonder. "After all, it was by your banks that he knelt each day to contemplate himself." The lake was silent for some time. Finally it said, "I weep for Narcissus, but I never noticed that Narcissus was beautiful. I weep because each time he knelt beside my banks, I could see, in the depths of his eyes, my own beauty reflected." What a lovely story, the alchemist thought. The philosopher's stone is the pineal gland, by the way. If anybody's wondering what that is, I figured that out. All things are the manifestation of one thing only. Helvetius, Elias, Fulcanelli, Gebe. These are other alchemists. And we got Sabazius, Cybele, Dionysus, or Dionysus, god of wine. Okay. Sirocco. Okay, so study numerology, study astrology. It'll help you know everything about yourself and the world and everybody in it. Okay, if you want to know about your partner, if you really love your partner, I'm telling you, learn them. Learn them. That's how you become truly compatible, is to learn and to grow into somebody. Okay, so we're like, it's not like two AA batteries. You flip one upside down and then stick it in the remote. Dog, if it's a universal remote, you got to learn how to program it, right? And what do you do when you set up the TV? Instruction manual, right in the trash. Who needs it? Months later, you're like, damn it, how do I set this thing, you know? Learn it. If you care about it, learn it. Take interest in it. "I'm going away," he said, "and I want you to know that I'm coming back. I love you because—" "Don't say anything," Fatima interrupted. "One is loved because one is loved. No reason is needed for loving." Fatima to the shepherd. "All you have to do is contemplate a simple grain of sand, and you will see it in all marvels of the universe." The alchemist. "Listen to your heart. It knows all things, because it came from the soul of God, and it will, one day, return there." "But why do we have to listen to our hearts?" "Because wherever your heart is, that is where you'll find your treasure. Anyone who interferes with the personal legend of another will never discover their own. And everything that happens once can never happen again, but everything that happens twice will surely happen a third time." All right, that's enough for this video. Peace, y'all.